For what purpose does the gentleman from South Carolina seek recognition?
Move to strike last word.
Gentleman's recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you. I just want to follow up on some of the things that the ranking member hit on so succinctly. You know, we have an abundance of natural gas in this country, but because of the environmental policies of the radical left, we cannot have pipelines to move those resources to where they need to go. Thus, New England states import through LNG ships natural gas. Could come through a pipeline from the Permian Basin or in maybe the Marcellus Shale in Pennsylvania. There's no pipelines that go there, so they bring it by ship. But, you know, the funny thing about that natural gas that comes into New England, and listen to me, the funny thing about the natural gas that comes in there, it's not American gas. I'm laughing because it's sad, but it's not American gas. It's Russian. It's Russian natural gas. Is dirtier. It's been proven. We're sitting on an abundance of natural gas in the Marcellus Shale in Pennsylvania and Ohio. That's not that far from New England, a pipeline. But yet the Biden administration will come in and shut down pipelines that actually are safer in transporting energy sources, whether it's oil or gas, safer than shipping and trucking and even rail. New England imports Russian gas. Biden must support that as well. He definitely supports Russian gas being used by Europe and Germany because we're going to shut down the Keystone XL pipeline and any other pipeline that they can get their hands on in this country. But we're going to support the Nord Stream 2 project to bring dirty, burning Russian gas into Germany and the rest of Europe when they were actually looking west to the United States to bring those LNG ships over because they don't really want the Russian gas, but they do need the energy sources. But we're not going to allow that. So we're going to kill an energy economy in the United States, but allow Russia to thrive? Vladimir Putin's laughing about this. He's saying, thank you, Joe Biden. Ka-ching, ka-ching, as he takes his money to the bank. Money paid from New England to Russia. It's amazing. You know, we have an ability to export a lot of energy sources, but one thing you can't export, you can't export renewable energy. Think about that for a minute. Unless we're sending it via transmission lines into Canada or into Mexico, you cannot export renewable energy. Because we don't have the battery capacity and all that to export large quantities to make it even feasible. I'm not talking about Rayovac. I'm talking about big batteries that have an ability to store a lot of energy. You could, if you had the ability to do that, but guess what? You can't do that. And all those batteries that we're talking about, the lithium batteries for the Tesla and EVs that we like to champion in this committee, where's that lithium come from? It's a critical mineral that's being mined by China all over the world with slave labor, child labor, and dirty, contaminating the environment that you care so much about. We hear over and over in this committee about the environment, but you'll allow China to continue to harvest these critical minerals with slave labor and contaminate the environment. That's hypocrisy at its maximum. And guess what? We've got rare earths in this country. In the United States of America, we have a bunch of rare earths. But through environmental policies, we won't go after them because they're on federal land and they're off limits, even though we do it cleaner and better and without slave labor here in the United States. Let's let China do that and we'll just pay them for it. And let them do it in Afghanistan where we built the roads and bridges. What a joke. If you want to improve the quality of the lives of people around the globe, and we all do on this committee, whether it's in impoverished Africa or impoverished South America or impoverished anywhere, we can do it by exporting clean burning natural gas that allow the people across the world to have heat in their homes and refrigeration to keep their food safer. Those are quality of life things. We can do it instead of letting China mine dirtily the rare earths around, critical minerals around. That's why this amendment's so important. With that, I yield back.